Hey everyone. So I am basically just going to give my departure announcement for not covering Gypsy Rose Blanchard on this case anymore. And the reason is it's various reasons. One, that I have covered it for a year and a half. The very first video was when she was just first released, and let me tell you, I never supported her, but on my first video, because I didn't know a lot about her case, I said, I do believe that she got abused, but that was no justification for unaliving. Shortly after, when I investigated more of the case, thanks to content creators, I learned that in fact, her mother was really malingering. Please remember that this video is only for entertainment purposes only. What you hear here may be assumptions, allegations, speculations, reactions, thoughts. Her mother was really malingering. And Gypsy Rose Blanchard has a chromosome deletion, and all those procedures were needed due to the chromosome deletion. All right, so I made videos. I made so many videos, so many. You can check them out all in my playlist below. I was very dedicated. I still, covered other things. And, I felt like everyone was doing the right thing because everyone was focused on the things that they needed to be focused, which was creating awareness on malingering versus Munchausen by proxy, speaking on interrogations. Then, once the autopsy results came out, speaking about the autopsy results, speaking about the discrepancies in the autopsy results, speaking about the discrepancies with the interrogation versus what the autopsy results revealed. So I believe, everybody was just doing fine. But then once Gypsy Rose Blanchard went off parole, it just, people just started freaking out, right? I mean, everybody knew. We all knew that she was gonna be off parole. We are not the justice system. We cannot take justice in our own hands. We can't be nitpicking every single thing that she does just to intentionally always, find little things to accuse her of this and that. We're losing the focus entirely. Therefore, the community loses credibility, and literally the community starts looking like clowns. And so, how is the community going to ever be recognized by renowned press or mainstream media sources when everyone is just trying to continuously do things to provoke her, entice her, and then in addition to that, people are just focused on putting, each other down? Like, what is that? That is embarrassing. That is extremely embarrassing. And so you see these content creators like me, even though I don't have a big following, I was still very dedicated to delivering awareness on this case. But then when the environment gets so toxic like that, it is very discouraging. discouraging, excuse me. And it makes you no longer want to be a part of it. And yes, I work individually, and thank goodness I always did. As a matter of fact, the last video that I posted before this was today, and I do offer some tips on new content creators that are really interested in speaking about Gypsy Rose Blanchard on this case and want to be professional about it. Please feel free to watch that video because it does offer really good tips. Please remember, this video does not offer professional advice, no mental health advice, no life coaching advice, no financial advice. This is not a news source or nothing like that. So if you're interested in learning some tips on how to deliver a good, educated, professional commentary without resorting to ridiculous acts and a toxic and without fostering a toxic environment, please watch that video, because it'll really help you through. And if you don't want to do it, I don't blame you. I mean, if you don't want to cover her at all, I don't blame you, because the press or mainstream media is never going to take this community seriously if they're going to continue acting like little kids. I'm sorry, but that is the truth. I did my part. I did it for a whole year and a half, and I'm fatigued. And just witnessing so much craziness was just the last straw. So I have had this channel for many years, so it's not like I got, all the subscribers from covering this subject. But I want to say thank you for listening to me and watching me, those who did. We will continue uploading other subjects, reactions on other cases and things like that. I think a year and a half was a good time, a pretty decent time to cover this case. And well, good luck with your future commentaries, and I really hope that you do it as professionally as possible. Represent the community as professionally as possible so that you are taken seriously, and so that somebody from the media or press will actually finally be interested in covering these points that really need to be focused on. Because continuing to provoke Gypsy, play police, play judge, play the justice system, play child welfare agencies, that's not going to work. Okay, so I hope everyone has a good day, and thank you for listening to me.